Hello and welcome along. Is there a sense of déjà vu? Well, maybe, because England's opponent for the Euros final has been confirmed, and it's a rematch of the 2023 World Cup final against Spain. The world champions had to overcome a stubborn German side in extra time, and just when a penalty shootout looked inevitable, Aitana Bonmatí fired home at the near post. On Sunday, Spain's women will be hoping to win their first ever European Championships.
They have a lot of players that we faced them a lot of times in 2023 in World Cup. We knew them, they know us, so we want to prepare the best at the game for going to win.
As for Germany, they lose a women's Euro semi-final for the first time since 1993, but their head coach Christian Wörk is still proud of his side's performance.
I've learned a lot, both on and off the pitch. It's incredible to practice and train with these players. They're so ambitious and so focused to get themselves to this top level. I can only praise them. Every single player, all of the 23 players that we brought, they were all just right for this tournament. Now I feel very empty and disappointed, but I'm very proud of the team, and that will remain.
Well, there will be plenty of familiar faces in this Spanish side for England's Keira Walsh. The midfielder spent 3 years at Barcelona, but she insists that friendships are on pause until after Sunday's final.
I speak to Jana Fernandez quite a lot. We're good friends, and yeah, obviously I've got a few friends from Barcelona as well, but yeah, she was just texting me saying about our last two games, and you know, she said that she's happy for us that we're in the final. Obviously, as I said, there's a lot of respect between the two teams, and yeah, I think obviously I've got friends, but it's a final and we want to win. And yeah, after the game, we'll go back to being friends. But yeah, right now we're rivals.
Well, Marcus Rashford has completed a season-long loan move from Manchester United to Barcelona. The Spanish champions will then have the option of signing him on a permanent basis for £30 million. Rashford was frozen out of the United side last December and then went on loan to Aston Villa for the rest of the season. Barca will pay the entirety of his wages after he agreed to a pay cut. He trained with his new teammates on Wednesday and is expected to travel to Japan for a pre-season tour of Asia on Thursday. Liverpool have completed the signing of striker Hugo Ekitike from Eintracht Frankfurt for a reported £69 million in a deal that's set to push Liverpool's summer spending past £250 million. The French forward scored 22 goals in 48 games in all competitions for the Bundesliga side last season after joining them from PSG. He'll link up with his new Liverpool teammates in Hong Kong later this week. They're also on a pre-season tour of Asia. Cricket now, and it's day 2 of the 4th test at Old Trafford between England and India. Indian wicketkeeper batsman Rishabh Pant didn't arrive with the rest of his team this morning after injuring his foot on day 1. On the pitch, England made an early breakthrough, Jofra Archer getting the wicket of Ravindra Jadeja after a brilliant catch from Harry Brook. India are currently 295 for 5. The British and Irish Lions have announced their team for the second test against Australia, and over half of them are from Ireland. In all, there are 3 changes to the starting lineup, with Ireland's Bunde Aki and Andrew Porter getting the nod this time, alongside England's Ollie Chesham. But Irish centre Gary Ringrose withdrew after feeling the effects of concussion in training. Andy Farrell's son Owen will be on the replacements bench in the first ever test match to be held at the famous MCG in Melbourne, where a Lions win would wrap up the series after they won the first test in Brisbane.
It's a different week again for us, which is good. At this stage of a tour, it's good to just change things up a little bit, and you know what we try to do is keep the whole squad together the whole way through, and we've managed our week a little bit differently. So we train on a Thursday where we're normally used to training on a Wednesday, and we've adapted pretty well to that, and everyone's been out there today and ready for an abbreviated captain's run tomorrow, ready for what is going to be a huge occasion on Saturday.
It's a huge opportunity, it's a huge privilege for us to play there in what will be an amazing stadium and what will be an amazing crowd. If it reaches full capacity, it will definitely be the biggest stadium that I've played in, so it's something that we're looking to relish.
Tennis now, and top seed Taylor Fritz is into the last 16 of the Washington Open, where he will play Italy's Matteo Arnaldi later. The American booked his place in the last 16 with a straight sets win over world number 48 Alexander Vukic, beating the Australian 6-3, 6-2. Maria Sakkari of Greece is into the quarter-finals in the women's draw. That's after a hard-fought win over second seed Emma Navarro. Sakkari, who's a former world number 3, overcame the American in straight sets, winning the second set in a tiebreak to avoid going to a decider. Well, that is the latest from sport, but there's more on the website and on the app, including live updates from the cricket at Old Trafford, as well as the latest football transfer news. But for now, from the BBC Sports Centre, that's all.